Welcome to Loving God and Loving Life. Here we are in Ephesians Chapter 5, where we find the theme being living in the light and living by the Spirit's power. Here's a verse in verse 1, imitate God, therefore, in everything you do. Now, there's an interesting phrase, imitate God. I've heard a lot of goofy teaching down through the years of how we're supposed to imitate God, and here's a phrase I heard a sermon, use the creative force within you. You need to imitate God. God tells us, they'll pull out little sections of Scripture and quote it, and God tells us to be imitators of Him, and He's a creator, so you need to be a creator. Yeah, sounds cool. Sure. Why don't we just go ahead and read the rest of the Scripture and let Scripture speak for itself. Imitate God, therefore, in everything you do, because you are His dear children. Yep. All right. And then here's how He tells us to do it. Verse 2. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered Himself as a sacrifice for us, a pleasing aroma to God. Live a life filled with love. We want our love to fill the room. Yes, to fill the room. Our love should be filling the room like an aroma, like a fragrance, like when perfume gets sprayed, it fills the room. When you truly love people, that's how we imitate God, is just coming in and loving people and doing everything that we can to see that God's love fills us and flows through us. That's how we are imitators of God. God, today, send us one person today to share your love with. Let's not forget it, my friends. It's in loving God that we end up with a life that we love.